Welcome to the Crypto Nest. So you can see that even though Optimism had really a very strong momentum in last year, actually 2022 November, and also this year, or no, actually last year, end of last year, and up to yeah, what would I say, March this year, he had a very nice push to the upside, but now it just failed. And I was looking for this reading of the chart that this was a 1, was a wave 2, we had an A, B, C for the third wave. Now some of my friends challenged me that this is a 5-way up, and I mean, it's true. This is one wave, this is a second wave, this is a third wave, fourth wave, 5-way. So we do have 5-wave. The problem is with the third one. Third one cannot be ever the shortest wave of Elliott waves. So that's why this cannot be a third wave, a complete one with 5-way up. And this is why I label it ABC. Now, and once again, you can see that if that was the case, then we shouldn't have retrieved that much. And I cannot call this a fourth wave. And there you go. So now the only thing I can say to try to salvage this, or find some bullishness in this chart, I can only label this as a B, and overshooting wave C, which it's kind of sketchy a little bit. Ideally, wave A and wave C is going to cover a 1-to-1 ratio. This is just crazy. Actually, just for fun, let's go and check it out. What did it do? Let me see here. You see that's crazy. It's going to be like maybe 3.618. Can I find? Yeah, about the 3.618 fib extension. So this is one. Now I'm trying to check if this could be an A, a B, and a C, but then we're going to have the same crazy ratio. But for the sake of bullishness, I would say, let's say that this was a wave 1, and wave 1, a little bit sketchy, kind of an ABC. We had the wave 2, and now we have another. I'm going to get rid of this. Oh my god, I didn't put them all together. Seriously? All right, so I'm going to call all this third wave. And if I do that, then you can see now that I cannot do that. Because if I do the fib retracement of this allegedly third wave, even if it's a diagonal, cannot go below 0.618, or shouldn't go below, and yeah, it went even lower, possibly even reached the 0.886. Let's go and check it out. Yeah, actually it did. Okay, so fourth wave cannot go that low. And yeah, so now what's left now, it's to keep a little bit of bullishness in this chart, because at this point it's not that bullish, it's not that strong anymore, it's very weak. I could call this a wave 1, and this honestly start to be a little bit sketchy, and borderline positive thing, or wishful positive thinking. And this is the last resort, that I would call this another ABC, but this would be a 1, and this would be a 2, and then we're going to have a 3, 4, 5, just to complete this third wave. Okay, so bear with me. Now I'm going to label it. So I'm going to call this a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and then we're going to have, yeah, possibly a 3, a 4, and a 5. And this is going to just complete the third wave. And then we're going to have a fourth wave correction. And then eventually a fifth one. So this is my other, you know, very, very bullish or yeah, the most, or, you know, yeah, honestly. So now the problem is, well, first of all, let me go and clean up the chart because way too many trend lines. I think the yellow one can go. Here also can go. All right, so now, but if this reading is correct, to hold this reading, well, once again, we already reached the 0.886, which is not great, and you know, already show that this chart it's weak. We give it that benefits of the doubt, but below 89 cents, this invalidate also, and you know, more likely we're going to make a new lower low for this correction. Oh yeah, pretty much. Okay, so now short term, let me check the time. Don't want to make a video too long for optimism, so I would just simply draw a trend line here, something like that, until price doesn't come close. I would say, yeah, up to now, this trend line acted as a resistance. Here didn't touch, but you can see that the DMA 50 as well is acting as a resistance. And here also both acted as a resistance, and eventually price got rejected. And now we are still there, right? Now, the positive thing that I can see is that we're doing a falling edge in a way. Didn't want to click. There you go. Okay, it could have been better, more sharp maybe, but well, you need to take what market gives us. Let me try to see if if I can be a little bit more accurate. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We see the bigger picture, right? So yeah, a lot of time, you know, this is usually or often a bullish pattern, and yeah, usually eventually price should go and kind of skyrocket after that, break out from this downtrend and just go up. So I'm looking for impulsive movement, and now this is the tricky level, right? Because here it's not a bad. So once again, we need to go and see when, pretty much shortly, I would say, within 2 weeks, unless Bitcoin decide to explode finally. Yeah, you know, Hub is going to go and challenge the MA 50 and this downtrend again. If it does, then honestly, the first level that I see that it's going to skyrocket to could be very possible this level here. Why is that? Well, we have you know, a little bit of resistance here. We had a lot of resistance on our wave, on our way down, and we're going to have the MA 200, right? So these are all the levels that, yeah, it's kind of confluence of levels of resistance. Let me take out, I don't know what did I do with those little guys here. And yeah, so this is, I think it's pretty much all that what I wanted to share with you guys on hot and mining. Just quickly, I want to check the 12 hours RSI. You know, we do have fuel to go. I'm not sure we have enough fuel to skyrocket and do this kind of movement up to the MA 200. Let's go and check on the daily. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, we could maybe do something like that. But yeah, also we need the sparkle, and that could be Bitcoin if it decide really to skyrocket. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day.